Hey YouTube, it's Antonio El Pinche Becerra coming from El Pinche Becerra's gym, the most okayest gym in Northern Illinois. Alright, that was a bit much, but I'm a little excited because I'm going to be reviewing Fringe Sports Gordita Curl Bar. So here we see the Gordita Curl Bar, named the Gordita because it is a axle bar in the shape of a curl bar. So I received this in the pump bundle, which also came with the short axle bar. And it came with the Fringe Sports Arm Blaster. So, is the Gordita Curl Bar just a gimmick? I don't think it is. But before we get to that, just wanted to touch on the fact that I've really been flirting around with getting the Gordita Bar. When I saw it, of course, the name, the end cap, the fact that I call my sweet wife La Gordita, all played into me thinking that it was cool. But I was scrolling through the internet, as most of us home gym owners do, the endless pursuit of gear. I saw that they had what Fringe Sports lists as the pump bundle. So the pump bundle includes the axle bar, which is 22 pounds. It retails for $125. I've been really meaning to get an axle bar for some more, just a different experience when I use my landmine. And when I saw it bundled with the Gordita bar for $209, the Gordita bar retails for $129. So when I saw both of them together for less, I thought it was a no-brainer. It also came with this contraption, so it's the arm blaster. So I've been playing around with the arm blaster. I don't know that I've totally grown to have an appreciation for it. But again, for $209, I thought it was a deal. But let me let you in on a little bit of a pro tip for Fringe Sports. So I put it in my cart and was kind of thinking about it, right? Like, do I need to spend money even though I've got various other curl bars, curl bar attachments, barbells galore? But I got an email. 10% off. So what Fringe Sports many times does is if you put something in your cart, and you're thinking about it, you're not gaming the system. I certainly wasn't. But I got an email that said 10% off. What are you waiting for? And I said, you know what, PK, I'm not waiting for anything. So $209, 10% off, free shipping, before the tariffs. I thought it was a no-brainer, so I went ahead and ordered it. So while I touched on the axle bar, I touched on the arm blaster. What I really wanted to do a review on is the Gordita bar. So it is 55 inches, which is a really good length for the curl bar. It says 135-degree angles. I don't know the angles of many other bars, but it feels good, curling it, tricep work. And as you can see, right, the thicker the bar is, Gluck will giggle, the thicker the shaft, the harder it is to hold on to it, which really works your forearms and gives your grip a test. And then a little bit of a pro tip, if you struggle because it is not rackable. But if you've got some dip bars, it works for loading and unloading. And another positive, for those that have axle bars, you understand that you need special collars. The axle bar and the Gordita bar actually take 2-inch collars. So to me, I went in, I have some cheap axle bar collars, but the fact that I could use any of my regular collars, and most of us have upgraded to nicer collars, that is a friggin' win. So for me, the only benefit the benefits are many. The only thing that I know, some of you tried and true, if you grew up watching Coop, knurl, the knurling. How's the knurling on this thing? Doesn't exist. Like many axle bars, it is a smooth, powder-coated experience, but for me, it adds to just the uniqueness of really working out your grip. And I have chalk, so a couple times I felt the need, like, ooh, this is slippery, let me chalk up. So if you are on the fence, if you have any other questions, put them in the comments. I would say before prices really start to go up and skyrocket, I would say I definitely recommend the Fringe Sport Gordita Bar. And if you find the value in an arm blaster and an axle bar, I say why not? Bundle them together and throw them in your cart. Watch for that 10% off email. And if you're lucky, Laura will email you and offer you 12%. I took the 10% because I was impatient. I also bought the $50 mystery box, which I made a separate video on. I won't get into it. A little less enthusiastic about that one, but when it comes to the pump bundle, look at me. Is this not a pump? So, thanks for, checking in. If you like the video, like, subscribe, all that stuff and things. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section. I'll make sure that I respond. Thanks again, and thanks for watching.